Mindbody Media presents a video lesson by Charlie Badenhop.
Hi, Charlie Badenhop here. These videocasts are designed to help you get a good feel for what it's like to do the various exercises and practices in the stress management course, and to give you a human presence so that you can sense that I'm here with you, working with you, and also to just let you see how it is that I do the exercises that I've designed for this course. So today I'm just going to lead you through a simple exercise to help you calm down and become more present. And this exercise is based on a tried and true NLP exercise known as the Betty Erickson 3-2-1, and I've added a few extra bits and pieces to it so that it fits really well with the whole Seishindo way of doing things. So first, or during the entire videocast today, work with me, go with me. When you see me, for instance, taking a deep breath, whether I suggest to you that you do the same or not, I would suggest now that you do the same as often as you are aware that you can do so. So, here we go, deep breath. And in Seishindo, in most of our practices, we suggest that you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And this oxygenates your brain. And when your brain is oxygenated, you'll tend to think better and feel better. And in fact, it's been shown in various research that whatever part of your brain you're using, that part of your brain has a larger blood supply than the other parts of your brain. And blood supply and oxygen being really crucial to determining the way, again, that you think and feel. So another deep breath. Usually I'm suggesting about 6 seconds in, a pause, 6 seconds out. And when we think of this rhythm, it's more like the rhythm of drumming. It's when we drum, we don't keep exactly the same rhythm as if we were a machine, and there's a little variance in that rhythm, and it's that variance that gives the music its life. And the same is true in the case of breathing, and particularly in these exercises. So sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I count and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at other times I just do it and have a feel for what approximately 6 seconds is. And let's take a breath together now. And exhaling. And just begin now as you continue to breathe. I'll be doing things a little differently than you because I'm talking, but again, for the most part, I'm only talking during my exhale, and then after I talk a while, I pause, and then I inhale, and then I exhale again over and over again. So now I just want you to notice your visual experience. The lighting in the space that you're in. And can you have a sense of just letting your vision kind of go out like this rather than this? This tends towards tunnel vision. We're talking about developing peripheral vision. Breathing out again. So just notice what you're seeing, the quality of the lighting, the quality of how your vision feels to you right now. And you can also name some of the things that you're seeing: a wall, a door, a face, a computer. You can also name the colors that you're seeing: blue, green, yellow, gray, whatever colors you're seeing. And the whole time you're doing your best to stay with the rhythm of your breathing and noticing that I'm talking with this rhythm. And now I'll ask you to attend to the sounds that you're hearing in and around you. And I say in and around you because you might be having some internal dialogue, or you might even have a sense of hearing your heartbeat. And unless you're in a very specially designed space, you'll be hearing sounds from your local environment. And I suggest now that you name some of those sounds, like I just heard a car honk its horn in the distance. I can hear my voice. And since I'm talking, I can also from time to time hear the breath, the aspiration coming out. And particularly on my inhale, I can hear the inhale coming in, and I'll accentuate that sound a little bit for you now. Doesn't need to be quite that strong, but it's good if you can hear your breath coming in each time, and also you can hear it going out. I'm going to give you a sense of the sound going out in a moment. And And again, on that last breath, I made the sound a little bit louder than usual, just to give you an idea. And now I suggest that you notice whatever physical sensations are present for you. For me, I can notice the clothing on my body. I'm sitting Japanese style on a cushion on the floor and my legs are crossed. I can feel myself inhaling and exhaling, and on the inhale I can feel my stomach expand out a little bit. Sometimes, particularly on the exhale, I can have a sense of my ribs moving a little bit, the rib cage, also on the inhale actually. And every time you inhale, your joints will tend to, all of the joints in your entire body will tend to move a tiny, tiny bit. Micromuscular movements. And at some point, if you get really, really calm and mindful, you might even notice the pulsing of your dural membrane. Your dural membrane encases your brain and your spinal cord, and there's a fluid that's used as amongst other things, as a kind of shock absorber. So there's the dural membrane, and there's some fluid between that membrane and the brain, and there's some fluid between that membrane and your spinal cord, and that fluid pulsates usually about from every 4 to 7 seconds or so, and usually we don't feel it. But we're certainly capable of feeling it, and you might over the course of this exercise or other exercises. And I hope for the most part you've been following your breathing by somewhat matching my breathing. I'm exhaling now, and now I can really notice for myself, you might be noticing something different, that my vision is really starting to become more peripheral. I kind of have a sense as if I'm adjusting a camera lens and I'm putting it on wider angle. And even though I'm looking straight ahead, I'm starting to see more in the periphery at the same time. So rather than looking at any one thing, allow your eyes to take in everything. And again, attune to whatever sounds you hear in and around you. For me, my local environment sounds have gotten a little bit more quiet. And when the sound in my local environment becomes more quiet, I tend to feel quieter as well. Noticing your blink rate, I'm going to increase mine right now. Usually when you get into a calm state, your eyes will blink less. And you'll just want to let this happen rather than trying to stop yourself from blinking. Please don't try and stop yourself from doing anything right now. Notice all the physical sensations that you're noticing right now. Your breath, perhaps your heartbeat. The movement of your body as you breathe, various physical sensations. You might feel a tingling in your hands and feet, or a warmth in your chest or stomach, or whatever it is, the physical sensations that you're feeling now. And now I'm going to suggest that you do a little moving. I'll show you vaguely what I mean, and I say vaguely because you can do it rather differently as well. So a little bobbing of the head. And you'll notice when my head goes up, I let my eyes go up and back with my head. When my head comes down, I bring my eyes down. I'm looking at the floor. Kind of like this is what feels good for me now. You can do it either slower or faster. Coming back to center. A little bit left to right, right to left. Again, whatever feels comfortable to you, you can go along with me now. A little bit this way, just a nice little stretch, a little bit this way. Just doing a little bit of this. Once again, noticing my visual experience. Just again, I have a sense that my vision is getting wider, so I'm looking at everything more than looking at something. In the sense that my visual experience comes to me and I take it in, rather than looking out. hearing the sounds in my local environment. Feeling whatever physical sensations I feel. Hopefully you'll be feeling calmer, more centered, more at ease. That's my mini lesson for today. I hope you'll listen to this video cast a number of times and practice along with me. And I hope you'll also come to the Seishindo community forums from time to time and we can have a conversation or two. So thanks for being here with me. Bye for now.